And the little subheading for this one is making, I'm sorry, I got this backwards. Way ahead of myself. Which one do you got? Making the little heading for this should be making improper fractions. Improper fractions. Mixed numbers. And actually we've done this many times before, so this should be very quick. If you are given this fraction here, 3/2, think about what this means. First of all, the bottom part of the fraction is what? What does that mean? It's called the denominator, but what does it mean? If I have a 2 on the bottom of my fraction, well, it is?
The total?
Not necessarily. I'm going to have more than actually 2 things when I talk about this here. The bottom number is, Keith?
Should me and Brianna go take a test?
Oh, yeah. You guys want to take it now? You good?
Yeah.
Good question. On my mind, it's, nobody else? There's nobody else taking? Do you want to take it now? Okay. What do you got? The bottom number of a fraction there, youngins, is how many equal pieces you cut something into. In other words, this. Here's the deal. And the reason why these are called improper fractions is for this reason. You're cutting things into halves, which means you take a circle or a rectangle and cut it into halves. Okay? If I have 3 halves, 1, 2, 3, I don't have this piece over here. Get rid of this. Okay. If I have 3 halves, okay, this is not a good way to say this. What is the same thing? 3 halves is the same thing as how many holes? 1 whole circle plus 1/2 of the other one. Okay. There's a few times when we need improper fractions like this, but when they say to simplify this, it's easier for us to say, it makes more sense for us to say, I ate 1.5 cookies as opposed to saying 3/2 cookies, especially when you start getting to bigger numbers like, what if you said, 13/3. It takes a little while for you to think about it. If you have 13/3, I'll tell you what, let's do this in rectangles. Okay, there is 3/3, this is 6/3, this is 9/3, this is 12/3, and then I have 1/3 more. That's 13/3, but rather than saying it as 13/3, how many whole things do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4 whole things and 1/3 of the other one. 4 and 1/3. Now you don't want to have to draw pictures for all this. So guess what the solution to that is? If I would have 17/5 and I said make this is improper. If I said make it a mixed number, what do you think you would do? Rather than drawing all the pictures, there's a simple way to do this. We've done it thousands of times before. Maggie?
Divide.
Yeah. Remember, a fraction is no more than a division problem. 17 divided by 5. 17 divided by 5. 5 goes into 17 3 times. That's my whole number. Okay. And then what do I do with this leftover here? I can't put remainder, so I'm making it a mixed number. It has to be a fraction. Jenny, I do what with it? What do I do with this 2?
You put it up by the 3 and make it a fraction of the 2/5.
You put it over the top of the fraction with the bottom, with the thing on the bottom that you were doing. Okay, and again, I guess if you really wanted to draw the pictures, you could, but it's going to get to be kind of time consuming when you start to get to really, really big improper fractions. So 17/5 is the same as 3 2/5. Or how about 15/4? What would 15/4 be as a mixed number? 15/4 is what as a mixed number. 15/4 is what as a mixed number. By the way, on your assignments, this doesn't say do this mentally, so when you are given this problem on your paper, I need to see this as a vision problem. Elijah?
3/4.
You divide 15 by 4, you get 3, which is 12. Subtract, you get 3. 3 and 3/4. What about this? What if it was 3/3? 3/3 is the same as just 1, yeah. You don't really have to do too much in the way of math for that. That might come up on your assignment. So, the reason they give you that is because now they're going to start giving you some problems that look like this. What if I have 4/5 plus 4/5? 4/5 plus 4/5. Anybody know the first thing I'm supposed to do there? Lady? Nope. Meg?
Write that down.
What's that?
Write that down.
Not only write it down, but write it how down?
Up and down.
Up and down, yes. We do 4/5 plus 4/5. What do I get if I add 4/5 plus 4/5, Lance? 8/5. And now you know how to change 8/5 into a mixed number. 8/5 is what mixed number? Lance? Divide 5 into 8 and I get what? 1 and 3/5. 1 and 3/5. Got it?